level at Princess Auto Stadium ahead of the 112th Grey Cup. Take a couple minutes here to get the live chat going. If you guys want to ask some questions ahead of this game, I'm pretty convinced in my pick for this game. I like the Montreal Alouettes. Why do I like the Alouettes? To me, it's pretty simple. The quarterback and Davis Alexander and his hamstring injury is a big question mark. But I still think overall they are a better football team. I think overall, as we watch 𝘎𝙤𝙧𝙯 walk by here, joined the Rough Riders recently after spending some time with the Indianapolis Colts. We're on field level, should mention that. We have a couple minutes here before kickoff to do that. But please, for those watching live, hit the comments, hit the live chat. I should be able to see your comments, guys. But with Davis Alexander's injury, there are a lot of questions about, his viability, his effectiveness, how much that injury may hamper him, hamstring him, if you want to put it right on the nose. I think he will be mobile enough. I think he will be effective enough. I think he'll be, close enough to a level of play that Jason Maas and offensive coordinator, play caller Anthony Calvillo will not have to change things up too much. Both of these defenses are outstanding. They finished 1-2 in the CFL rankings this year as far as total defense. They're incredibly talented. It's almost a wash. The Montreal Alouettes, meanwhile, are a team that has more experience amongst that coaching staff. And in games like this, where the weather is really nice, but wind could pick up, the temperature will drop as the game goes on. Because of that, in-game adjustments will be very important. I also give a huge advantage to the special teams of the Montreal Alouettes. Brett Lowther of the Saskatchewan Roughriders has had a very up and down season, where Jose Maltos Diaz of the Montreal Alouettes has been outstanding, with including that walk-off winner in the East Final to send the Alouettes to this 112th Canadian Championship. Would love it if you guys have comments. Jackie is joining us live. What's going on, Jackie? Hey, DB, she says. If you guys have questions, comments, have a couple minutes here live from field level where we'll be able to, take some questions from you. There's a whole bunch of assembled media you guys can see. There's right close to me, Cliffy D and Tim Capper, Cliff Pine of the Alouettes Flight Deck doing their live hit in the brown jacket there. Rob Vanstone of the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. So much media here as we non-rights holders have a chance to be on the field prior to kickoff. Annette in the live chat. What's going on, Annette? Hi, good to see you. Who do you guys got in this Grey Cup matchup? I was just mentioning, I like the Alouettes. I think Jose Maltos Diaz versus Brett Lowther, if you want to kind of go kicker against kicker, are so very close. If you want to go kicker to kicker, you can't say, well, they're head to head. But those two individually of one another will be huge for their team. Brett Lowther's had that up and down season. Statistically, this most recent season, you kind of go back through his career, he's kind of had a slow, progressive decline, if you want to be really critical, through his effectiveness through his career. Jose Maltos Diaz, you could put him with Sean White and Sergio Castillo in the West, and of course Liram Hajrullahu, who was the East Division nominee for most outstanding special teams player. Jose Maltos Diaz is on that level. The game could easily come down to those kicks, to those critical points. So I think that's one advantage Montreal has. The in-game adjustments, I mentioned that veteran asset that the Alouettes have, from Jason Maas, who was a Grey Cup champion head coach, Grey Cup champion player, of course, but a Grey Cup champion head coach just 2 years ago in a win against the Blue Bombers. Noel Thorpe, same thing, their defensive coordinator. I give them that advantage. I think that's going to be an important one when you have such a close matchup between these two teams. Arlen Axelrod joining us. Hello, DB. Hope to see you in Schnitzy today. Looking forward to the game. Go anyone not named Saskatchewan, says Arlen. Very popular sentiment here in Winnipeg. with the Saskatchewan Roughriders playing in this game. Paul Evans, hey Darrin, hello from Abbotsford, British Columbia. Thanks for the coverage. Go Riders. Well, there's the other side of things. You guys are awesome. All of you Bonfire starters, as we affectionately refer to you, thank you for everything you do. You bring it from all corners of this country, all corners of this globe, frankly. So we had people join us live from Europe and from North America this season, cheering, pulling for all teams. It's just so awesome to see. Thank you for that. Thanks for joining us live here as well. Our time is wrapping up relatively soon. Would love to know who you guys have in this game. Do you like the Alouettes, who are the betting underdog? Do you like the Saskatchewan Roughriders, who led this 2025 regular season from wire to wire? Will they host the Mug? Just their 5th, potentially, in franchise history. They've only won 4, the Saskatchewan Roughriders Grey Cups all time. Will they do it here in Winnipeg, where they even, Corey Mace, their head coach, talked about it being a, something they talked about this season, a motivator to do it on the field of their fierce number 1 rival, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. These stands will be full tonight. Took a picture and put it on our Instagram earlier of the sound stage prior to setup. MGK is going to perform at halftime. Our Lady Peace, who I listened to when I was in high school, if I want to age myself, they're going to be doing the pregame show and the tailgate and all of that. Outstanding. By all accounts, talked to head coach Corey Mace of the Roughriders, head coach Jason Moss of the Alouettes. They're all very impressed with the job Winnipeg did, the festival, the job the league did, from a operations standpoint. How about this? I got the cam. Oh, hey, there's Evan. How's it going, Evan? Here, come say hi. This is Evan Doyle at Canadian Mennonite University, a student who's interning with me in Bonfire Sports this week, maybe in the future as well. How's this week been for you?
It's been crazy. The people that I've met, some legends in the industry, and seeing all these players, like you were saying earlier in the show that you did after the awards, how the CFL, you can just see the players so close, the interactions you could have is absolutely crazy. And seeing that firsthand has been crazy.
Yeah. Tonight, you could have some fun?
Of course.
Yeah. We got lots coming to Bonfire Sports. Evan's going to be posting to our Instagram, our Twitter account, our YouTube. So be sure to keep it locked there. We're going to have highlights and reaction during the game. Grey Cup week. Grey Cup is a wild time. So no promises. You never know what happens. Tech issues or time allotments, that sort of thing. But we'll do everything we can. We will be inside the championship locker room. We'll be on the field when the confetti flies here at Princess Auto Stadium, and we will have coverage of that available on all our channels at Bonfire WPG, and then where you're watching live right now on YouTube as well. BonfireSports.ca for that and more. And one final look at the building where there'll be 32,000 plus, a sold out 112th Grey Cup here in Winnipeg. Have fun, enjoy. Be sure to check us out a little bit later. Take care, everybody.